Well, you guys, welcome back to The Abled Gardener, and I just wanted to give you an update on Polly, my giant pumpkin. And unfortunately, I believe that the vine is starting to die and Polly is not growing like she used to. She's only put on maybe, I don't know, a couple of inches, both in girth, the circumference, and in length. And also I wanted to measure her here while you guys were here and just show you one of the ways that they estimate how much your pumpkin weighs. Now, one of the ways of estimating the weight is to add three measurements together. Now, the first of those three numbers is the circumference, and you take it from the widest or the biggest part of the pumpkin. So let me get this around what I think is the widest, what I think is the widest part. And there's 60 inches. And then let me just bring it around. So 73 inches in circumference. So the second number is going over from side to side and down onto what she's sitting on. Now, Polly is sitting on a bunch of foam, so she's kind of sunken down into that. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to push down into the foam just a little bit. I'm going to give myself all the advantage I can. And of course, again, you go on the largest part of the pumpkin. So that's 34. And then you go from the bottom to the bottom over here, lengthways. And I'm going to put it down right there. And that is 41. So now all I have to do is I go online to where they have a chart, and there are many, many charts on estimated weights of giant pumpkins. After I add those three numbers together, I go on that chart and it tells you what the estimated weight of your pumpkin is. Now, I did this 2 days ago, and she came up to be right around 100 to 105 pounds, right around in there. So like I said, she hasn't put on much length or, I keep calling it girth. She hasn't put on much circumference or length since then. So I don't think she weighs much more than 100 to 105 pounds. And I'm going to keep watering her though, and I'm going to wait until, I'll wait until the vine dies and then determine that, that's it for her this year. Well, that's it for her, period. So I do have a little bit of growth right here that I noticed. A little bit of the vine is growing, and it's a new part. Now, normally if it was growing, if there was something new growing somewhere on the vine, I would probably pick that off. But since this is the only part of the vine that's growing, just this little piece down here, then I'm going to continue to let it grow, because then I know that the vine is still alive. But that's it for my update today on Polly the pumpkin. Let you guys see what she looks like. And it's nice and cool tonight, so I don't think I need to make her a little tent. But like I said, I'm going to just continue to let this this area over here on the vine grow, and that way I'll know that the vine's alive. And maybe she'll put on, I don't know, maybe another inch or two before the vine completely dies, and then that's it. Anyway, I'm really happy about this being my first year of growing a giant pumpkin. I'm really pleased with 105 pounds. I didn't think I'd even get that far. So, the genetics in the seed is what makes the pumpkin that you get, plus, the things that you do for it. Adding compost to it, chicken manure, horse manure, vermicompost, all the things that I put in that hole and then let it sit until I could get that giant pumpkin plant and get it planted in that area. So that's Polly's update for today. I will let you know, though, when everything is over, the vine has died, and then I'll estimate her final weight and let you guys know. Well, hey everybody, I just done an update a couple days ago on Polly, my pumpkin, and I came out this morning and the entire vine is dead. So I don't think anything ate the vine. It has been eaten on a little bit, but the vine was alive and it was growing. So I think something probably got to the roots. So I'm just going to look down here and actually pull the pumpkin out and see if it has a large root base, or see if there are any roots left. Well, there's the answer right there. Something got to the roots and ate them, and there's nothing left of the roots. Actually, it looks like something has been living inside the major part of the root here and has eaten it in two. Now I don't see any insects or any bugs of any kind, but there's a really big hole right here going up into the roots. So it could have been a vine borer. It could have been some other kind of creature that just ate the roots off. Well, you guys, that's the end of Polly growing. Her vine is dead, the roots are dead. I mean, everything's gone here. So you got the update 2 days ago of how big she's gotten. Let's go around and look to see just how big she is. I'll uncover the whole thing. And now it doesn't matter if she's out in the sun or not. Well, everyone, I got Polly cut off her vine, off of the pallet, off of the 6 inches of foam, and onto this nice sized dolly, which I'm really glad I had. But now that I've got her harvested, I did remeasure her, and the measurements came up to be the exact same as what I gave you just a little while ago in the previous update that I did. The measurements came out to be the same, so I'm going with right around 105 pounds, and that's just an estimate, because they can't tell you exactly unless you get her onto a scale how much she weighs. So like I said, it's just an estimate, right around 105 pounds, and I'm good with that. For growing my first giant pumpkin, I'm very happy with that weight. And the other thing, I don't know what to do with her. Now, I have a feeling that the grandkids are going to want her sometime, probably around Halloween, to either draw faces on her or take her to their house and put her outside the door, something like that. But I want you to know that I'm going to harvest the seeds out of her and have the seeds available. If anyone happens to want, you know, any seeds from Polly, you're more than welcome to them at no cost to you, except for probably shipping, because shipping and handling on seeds that big, I can't just put it in a regular envelope. It's going to have to go into one of those little pillow packs. But besides that, let me tell you that the seeds from Polly will probably just give you another pumpkin about the same size as Polly, unless you do something different than I did, or you know, you have something special you can do to grow a bigger pumpkin. You know, the seeds have a certain genetic makeup in them, and I don't know if this is the biggest pumpkin they could produce, but you know, maybe you can grow a bigger one, and that would be great. Once again, you guys, thanks a lot for going with me through growing my giant pumpkin. It's been fun, and it was really fun when she was growing about 1 inch a day. I was really excited. But I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day and happy gardening. Bye-bye, you guys.